Hello, this very short video will show you how to install the software Stata. Now it's essential for this module, it's essential for the coursework, it's one of, if not the most widely used statistical software packages in the world, and being a competent user of Stata is itself a highly valued skill. Now all students on dev modules have access to this. You can use it on UEA computers and you can install it on your own computer. So to do that, you go to the Blackboard homepage like this, go to Organizations, and when you get to Organizations, you'll find that it's under the section which is said Assorted Dates, because it goes on every year. And the page you're looking for is UEA software, so maybe you have to go onto a different page if you have lots of organizations. So to be honest, normally for me it's in my favourites list because I press this button, click here, and it goes into your favourites list. That's a good idea because there's other things on this page which are good. So click Software and Supports, opens the software page. Before we go to look at Stata, notice here that there's lots of other stuff, ArcGIS if you're into that kind of thing, Camtasia, which is the recording software I'm doing this video with. It's very meta, so if you're into making screen capture videos, that's there, you can install it. EndNote's wonderful reference manager software, if you're not using something similar like Zotero. Excel, Word, all those programs you have. And Vivo, if you're going to do some qualitative analysis, that's always the equivalent of Stata for qualitative work. SPSS Statistics is another very widely used package which you might have met if you did year 1 in dev. And here's finally Stata. So click into Stata. And there's a lot of blah 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 at the top saying how wonderful it is, written by Stata. They would say that, wouldn't they? Here's the stuff you need to look at, which is the terms and conditions. So obviously you need to read all that thoroughly. You're going to have to press, I've already installed it, so it says reviewed. You click a button here that says yes, okay. So if you find you can't download the software, it's probably because you haven't clicked this bit. And then here's the actual thing down here. So this stuff, at this stage, if it was me installing it, I'd probably just copy all that and paste that somewhere because you're going to need that as reference. When you install the software, at some point, normally it's going to say, what's the serial number, what's the code, what's the authorization. So you need this blurb here to install. And here's the links. So if you're sensible, you're running Linux, Ubuntu, or one of the others, then you can download it for Linux here. If you're on a fashion computer, it's available for Macs as well there. But I'll show you probably the most common one is Windows, which I have on my work PC. So click the link that's right for you. Nothing much happens. Attempt to click it again. You do click it again. And this time it happens. Okay, so on a Windows computer, these two options are pretty much the same thing. Save it or open in Windows Explorer. It's quite a large file. It's nearly a gig, so it's quite slow at UEA today, so I won't download it live for you. So I press OK, and what happens with me then is that after a while, after a few minutes, it pops a thing with the setup Stata exe file like this. On some operating systems, you need to unzip it. On Windows at the moment, I can just double click that. That sets off the process, then you can install the computer. Then that's as far as I can go because I'm on a UEA PC here. It's all locked down by central admin. I can't actually install it. It's already installed. But your own PC, if you own it yourself, then you're going to get these windows saying, please put the code in, please put the authorizations. That's when you need to go back here and look at these bits. Okay, so that should do it, and that should install it. If you need some troubleshooting, as I say, I can't install it, so I'm probably the worst person to help with it. I try, but probably the best bet is to go to Help Desk because they support Stata, well, they support installing Stata, so they should be able to give you some help on installing it. Anyway, I hope that goes smoothly. Please tell me if you do have problems. I hope it goes smoothly and then you can get stuck into the exercises. So I hope you enjoy using this during the semester and your life ahead as data analysts. Thanks for watching.